This is MC Codger saying welcome back. This is episode 54, and boy, have I got something to show you today. Going to do some very fast farming because we got the relatives coming over. It's the 4th of July weekend, and they're all going to be hungry, and they all want a lot of food. So we're going to have to make a few things. First, we're going to have to make a bow. The reason we have to make a bow is we're going to need the bow as an ingredient to make a dispenser. Okay? And you have to have a new unused bow. I've got an old one here, but it has to be an unused bow. Okay? So we've got our bow now. And now I need to make this dispenser. Handy thing, a dispenser. Start out with cobblestone all the way around. Okay? I put my bow in the middle, unused bow in the middle, and I put my redstone, piece of redstone right there, and there is my dispenser. Okay, so there's my dispenser. That's how you make one. And let me show you what we have done with our dispensers. Oh my, look at this setup. We've got everything going on here. I've got dispensers. Let me show you what I have. This area down here is going to be my little farm, but it's going to be a very fast farm. In these two dispensers, I just right-click on those, and they'll open up, and I see that they're full. They have a water bucket. Each one has a water bucket, so you can guess that's going to be our harvesting. I've got all of these. Look at all of these chests, and well, let's see. This one doesn't have anything at the moment. Let's see. This one doesn't either, because I've emptied them all out in through the hoppers into these dispensers. And each dispenser now has, look at that, loaded with bone meal. That's going to be our very fast fertilize for our food. So we got bone meal here in these dispensers. Okay, and what I have over here is the key to this setup is a couple of command blocks. Got these command blocks here. And what they do is allow me to replant. Remember, I was complaining before that I had to go back with my hoe and plant everything. So I take this one. I'm in creative mode, so I can right-click on this, and it'll tell me what the command is. Notice the fill command. I have the absolute coordinates of the farmland, ground level here, and I have it filling with farmland. Okay, that's ready to receive the seed. Okay, that's this one. That's part number one. And notice I have this repeater that gives a time delay between the activation of this block and the activation of this block. So first this block fills with farmland, then after the delay this block fills one level up just above the farmland, fills that with potatoes, and it plants them. Of course they don't grow, so then we have to what we have to do is fertilize them to get them to grow quick. Well, then once we get into the harvesting, just like our water harvesting before, the water comes along, harvests, and drops the potatoes into these two hoppers, which feed them into this chest. Okay, and then it comes out of that big chest through these two hoppers into the top of two furnaces. This is an automated furnace system, which I picked up from Mumbo Jumbo, I believe. You can get more detail on that on his site. And then on the sides, these hoppers feed into the sides of these two furnaces, and these chests are full of coal. So we got a long firing furnace, and the potatoes come down here. I've already harvested some, and the potatoes from you can see they're cooking them away. And as soon as that potato gets cooked, because see, my relatives like cooked potatoes. I hope they like them a lot, because that's about all I have. Because the cooked potatoes go into this chest. So there we go. It just keeps adding cooked potatoes to this chest. So once the relatives get here, I just come down and open that chest, and everybody can eat cooked potatoes to their heart's content. Well, watch this happen. Watch how this works. I got this button is for the fertilizer. This button sets the plants them, and this button harvests them. So let's just start with this one. There we go. Look at that. Now you got potatoes. Now let's hit this one. Notice how each time they're growing, they're being fertilized. Okay, now they're all ready to harvest. And this one, let's loose the water. I have to kick this button once more to shut off the water. And there they go into the chests. And it's starting to cook. So then you just do it all over again. There you go. See how fast we can make potatoes, and then harvest again. Look at that. I got a big army. I can feed an army here with this, as long as they like potatoes. Do it once more. Just planted them some more. Fertilize some more. Harvest again. There you go. And you just do it all over again. Over and over again. And it is a very fast way of growing a lot of food. Now, I've got this done with 3 buttons at this control station right now. Eventually what I want to do is automate the whole thing so that all I have to do is flick a switch and it just goes through and repeats the process over and over and over and over as long as I want it to until my chests run out. And but in order to do that, I need to have a little bit more mojo on the redstone. So I need to be a little bit more adept at handling with redstone and timers and circuits and all of that. So eventually we'll get there, but I wanted to show you this right now because this is a cool way, I think, of very quickly growing a lot of food for when those relatives come over for the holidays. So there you are, and I just wanted to show you that. And this then is MC Codger saying we will see you next time.